Hey Ravens, Coach Kraft. Just want to talk to you guys about when you get your Adobe computer. And for those of you who haven't, make sure that you contact Mr. Reeves and he will set up a time when you can come in and pick up your computer. But once you get your computer, I want to show you a few things. When you turn on the screen for the first time, you're going to get a welcome to Dreamweaver and two videos that you definitely need to look at. This will be probably a warm-up assignment that you've already done this week. And here's another one. So we talk about understanding the anatomy of website and defining. So this video will actually be a review of those two things. But Adobe always has a very strong educational piece when you do start working on the software for the first time. So I want you to take advantage of that because that definitely supplements a lot of the things I'm teaching in class. And here again, I'm always of the philosophy that I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you, and then I'm going to tell you what I told you. So you may have noticed that from the first week of class, but that continues because I always believe in introing, doing, and reviewing. And that's those three things. All right. So the first time you turn on your computer, this is the workspace you'll look at. You can click on Create New because from day one, now that you have this computer, you have the ability to create a new website. And this is something that I will go over time and time and time again, and that's how to create a new website. So the first thing you do is click Create New. Okay. Then we're going to start a new document. You see other choices: starter templates, site templates. Right now, we're going to stick with new document. Okay. Always go into the new document and I give it a title, my new website. Okay, I spell that right. Website one. Okay, or O one. Okay. Probably by the end of the semester, I will start personally 20, 25 different websites because every time I teach you a particular part of the web page, I go in and I do a new website because I want you to see me do it because then hopefully you will do it because a lot of times some people will start one website and they'll keep building on and on. Now, if there are errors in that website, they carry those on. The other thing is if that website, hits a wall and becomes troublesome, you don't have any earlier versions. So that's why we start with O1 and we create different versions of the same website. Okay. You don't need to click anything else but create at this point. Okay. Now it'll come up on this page. Okay. I'm going to talk about the sections of a website. Um, when you look at a web document, okay, this first line tells the browser, okay, all this website is instructions to Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Safari to say, hey, look, this is a website. Get ready to display a website. And that's what that code at the top is. Okay. Parts of the website. The main part of your website is HTML. Okay. Everything that you produce on this particular web page will appear, all the instructions will appear inside the HTML. Okay. All right. So what I like to do is go in and give myself some space. So I put space there. There you see the head. Okay. And that's the first one. It's just like a body. The top of the web page is the head. Okay. And here's what I say about the information that's in the head. That is further instructions to the web, to the browser, talking about, there you see the title. That right there tells you what language it's going to be in. And so that is the main stuff that will appear in the head. There'll also be some other stuff like CSS, attaching a CSS document to this. We'll talk about that down the road, but that kind of stuff goes in the head. So let's say that all the thinking stuff for the web page goes here. All right. And here's the guts of the web page, the body. Okay. The majority of all the content in that web page that you want shown will appear in the body. Okay. Now, once we're in the body, we can start to add on. But before we do that, what I want to do is I want to create a site. Okay. And a site is like a storage locker where all the documents, pictures, and everything for this website will be located. Because when the browser goes to look for a picture, it looks inside of the site. Okay. We create the site. Okay. And which is also the document folder. Okay. So we'll go site, new site, and this will come up. Right now it's unnamed. Let's give it the same name as the uh, overall website, our website for one. Okay. All right. Now, here's very important. Where will that site folder go? All right. Because we are on OneDrive, what we need to do is we need to establish. All right. That's my old site folder. That's in the fall classes. Okay. I want you to go on here, and I already have a folder that says 2021 Adobe Digital Spring. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to go on here and I'm going to create a new folder. And this is going to be a master folder for all my web pages. So I'll go my web pages. Not this web page, my web page. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to make another folder and it's going to be, and I always like to put the date. So it's 21/01/11 and it's my website. Guess what? 01. Okay. So everything specifically will go in this folder. All right. Every other web page that I create will go inside the my web pages. So by the end of the semester, you'll see about 30 different websites all lined up here that I create to teach lessons from. But it's very important that you have this organized because once I create this folder and I select folder, now that is the site folder for my website 01 and I click save. Okay. And it shows up here in the files window. Okay. If you don't see the files window, go up here to window, go down and click on files. And so as we put stuff into this website, it should all appear in the files folder under that website folder, that site folder that I created. Okay. Very important. Don't forget that. All right. So now that I've done that, now I want to name it. Right now it's untitled. So I'll go File, Save As. Look where it took me, my website. So here we go, 21/01/11, my website 01. Okay, we use that a lot, don't we? And I go save. And how do I know it's correct? Look up here. That shows me the HTML file that I'm working on, my website 01. Okay, and I've created the site. Okay, and so I'm going to leave it there because once I've done that, now I'm ready to go in here and start adding things inside that web page to make it look good.